Okay, welcome to another video for Pokemon Professor Review. We now have Totodile, who's acting like a fool over here, and joining us to talk about measures of central tendency. We're almost done with our review, and we are going to be using this same data set for the next two videos. So if you get it written down, get it ready, because we are going to be using it. Now in statistics, there are three measures of central tendency. We have the mean, the median, and the mode. Now, another way of thinking about mean is to think about the average. So to find the mean, we have to take each of these data values and we need to add them up and divide by the total number of data values. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 data values. Now, I do not recommend doing something like this in your head. This is where you'll want to track down a calculator and take advantage of its ability to calculate quickly. Okay, added all those up, and I got 156 divided by 12. Now the thing about data is that it rarely will result in nice clean numbers. You're going to end up in situations like this where we take 156 and divide by 12. Oh, but this one does actually end up with a nice number of 13. However, you may end up, as you do statistics, with numbers that range with decimals. In this case, we do use decimals and round according to whatever your teacher says to round to. So in this case, our mean is 13. Median means middle. But in order to figure out where the middle of our data is, our data must be in order. Right now, our data is not in order. So as I look up here, I'm going to order them from least to greatest, but it doesn't matter. If you do greatest to least or least to greatest, as long as it's in order, you're going to be able to find the middle. 7, 8, 10, 12, 2 13s, 4 14s, an 18, and a 19. Now, for a data set of only 12, you could put your fingers at the end and start counting inwards. However, when you get to data sets of, more than 12, 15, 20, 25, 30, counting with our fingers is not an efficient way. So what we need to understand is if we have 12 data points, then between 6 and 7 is the middle. We're using logic to help us quickly find our answer instead of just counting in, sort of like a guess and check method. So 12 data points, half of 12 is 6. So that means the middle of our data has to be between the 6th and 7th data point. So now all I have to do is count up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and here's 7. So 6 and 7 are different values. Here's the 6th data point. Here's the 7th data point. In order to find the median, when you have no clear middle point, you have to take the average of these two values. So 13 plus 14 divided by 2, which of course is halfway between the two, or 13.5. Finally, the mode. The mode is the most. And if we look back up here when we got how we organized our data to find the median, it helps us quickly see that right here we have 4 data points for 14, so it's clear that the mode is 14 because that's what occurs the most. Now, a quick little word about the mode. If you have 2 numbers or 3 numbers or 4 numbers that occur the most, all of them are considered modes. If you have no numbers that occur more than one time, if every number in your data set only occurs once, then you end up with no mode. That's the only way to end up with no mode. If every data point only occurs once, it's no mode. Otherwise, you could have 1, 2, 3, or 4, whichever numbers, whichever data values show up the most. So these are the measures of central tendency. At this point, you should know how to find all 3 of them. You should know how to find them quickly and not spend a ton of time looking for them, as they will be used in algebra and geometry and statistics to help you find more complex statistics to do more complex analyses of your data. Okay, thank you for watching this Pokemon Professor review. There's only one more video left. Make sure you watch that video.